Breaking news. Well, see what has happened. There was a misinformation that the vice president was involved in a ghastly motor accident. That's not very correct. We reported to you on that regards. Truthfully, what happened is that the vice president saw an accident that occurred on the way, and he stopped his vehicle to assist those that have been involved in the accident. He was not the one involved in the accident. Please, correction alert. Okay, please share the news. Please share it and share it and share it. The vice president is now, as we speak, in Owo town to commemorate with the governor of the state, Olorotimi Akeredolu, and, victims, family members of those who are victims of, the massacre, that have lost wife, husband, children, just to commemorate with them. A lot of things are going on. So please, clarification one more time. Yemi Osinbajo is not involved in an accident, okay? What happened is, he saw an accident and stopped to assist the people. Currently, as we speak, he's in Owo town, okay, to speak to the people, to commemorate with them, the loss of their loved ones, and today's APC primaries is ongoing, but the likes of Yemi Osinbajo, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu are in Ondo State. Let's get all the details. The Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, visit victims of Owo church attack in Ondo State. Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, has visited the victims of the Owo Catholic Church attack in Ondo State. The video was shared on Facebook of the Vice President's presence and him being received by the governor of the state, Olorotimi Akeredolu. Below are some of the people that went with him. Yemi Osinbajo was at the hospital to see those victims that are alive and that need help and support here and there. However, the doctors have been overwhelmed at the level of the casualties at the Federal Medical Center in Owo because of the numbers of the victims. Furthermore, Yemi Osinbajo commiserates with the families of the victims of the attack, and indeed the family and the people of Owo and Ondo State at large. The Vice President also urged the security agencies to do all that is within their power to investigate the attack and apprehend the wicked perpetrators and bring them to justice. In addition, the victims and their family members appreciate the Vice President for the condolence visit and support. Coming to us at this trying time is very important. The Vice President has left the presidential primary election of APC ongoing and has gone to Ondo State or town precisely to speak to the victims and to see to them and speak with them. Over 50 persons lost their lives and more are still in critical conditions, with some with serious life-threatening injuries as a result of what happened in the church yesterday morning. So, like I earlier reiterated, the Vice President is not involved in an accident. What happened was he was in his vehicle going, and he saw an accident on the way and stopped to assist the people. Himself was not involved in an accident. Please, let's get that point clear, out and aloud clear. He was not involved in an accident, okay? This is exactly what is going on. He stopped, okay, to support the people. He stopped to ensure that people were safe. Some other persons would have driven past, but he did not. Okay, he did not. He stayed and he supported the people, while they wait for ambulances and the rest. And so the news report we initially got was that he was involved in the accident. But truly, sincerely speaking, he was not involved in the accident, okay? The Vice President was not involved. He only supported people out of the accident, okay? The first report that he was involved in an accident is not very correct. It's not correct. Okay, he's not involved in an accident. He's not. He assisted people who were involved in an accident. Anyway, He's now in our town. I just had to make that point crystal clear because of, all that is going on. Okay. The vice president on Monday, it was helping the victims who were involved in an accident. Okay, so that's what happened. So please, clear report. And the matter is that, he's presently in Owo town. He also went to the Owo hospital to see the victims, and to see how much doctors have been overwhelmed, by all that is currently ongoing. Okay, he just went there to visit the victims, and has really, I mean, the whole APC primaries today is supposed to be from today till Wednesday, Monday to Wednesday, because it was actually slated from 6 to 8. However, APC is trying its hardest best possible so that this election does not hold. Okay, APC is trying to see to it that the election does not hold, that they have a consensus candidate. And the only person who would disagree to that consensus candidate was Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Every other person agreed to the fact that if Buhari picks somebody, they will all support. News report reaching us is that, they've also sent people to him. Buhari now sent people to him to plead with him to step down in the interest of the party, which he find very offended. He was very offended by, saying if the president has any issue with him, or wants to speak to him, or wants to say anything to him, he should be free enough, okay, to come to him rather than sending people to him. Okay, and so this is what is happening. It's not a very good scenario, currently, with the whole political terrain and all that is happening. It does not seem very well that everything is going on well in those regards. It feels like, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu feel disrespected, that the president could not even humor him, to invite him and to speak, and to say, okay, please, can you step down? Buhari could not approach him one-on-one on those regards. So he feels very, offended, by what has happened. Well, it is what it is. Human beings will be human beings. They will not, the leopard skin cannot be erased and easily. It's part of him. You see, if it's part of him. So this is what is happening right now. We'll bring you more up to speed as the matter unfolds. We'll bring you up to speed. Remember that every one of us have got a duty to speak out. Okay, don't forget, the vice president was not involved in an accident. He only went to support those who were involved in the accident. Okay, leave us a comment. God bless. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us, is bye for now. Bye.